the smartest sports YouTuber, with another video. And in this video, we got to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals destroying the New York Jets. It's going to happen. The line is -6. Take the -6. Easy money. I don't know how in the world that this game could even be competitive. I really don't. If we look at the facts, data, and film, there's really no way to even say the Jets have a chance in this game. If you look at the Bengals' past two performances, yes, they're 0-2. First game, 5-0 turnover differential. You lose because of a long snapper getting hurt. Second game, you lose off a walk-off field goal after playing like absolute dog shit in the first half. Both sides of the ball. So, and just coaching mistakes. So it's really the 0-2, 1-1 record really doesn't mean shit in this game because everyone knows that the Cincinnati Bengals are just by far the better team. Everyone knows what's going to happen. I think Jets fans even realize they know that they have no chance in this game, so they're just happy they won last week so they can be 1-2, which is respectable. I mean, I can respect that, but yeah, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to win this game. It's really not going to be competitive. Jermaine Pratt is doubtful, so hopefully we'll get to see a lot more Dax Hill. Or obviously we'll see some Hakeem Davis-Gaither, but hopefully Dax Hill gets a lot of playing time in this game. I think he's a playmaker. I think he should be getting more playing time than he is. But it is what it is. I mean, and you look at the offensive side of the ball. The Jets like to run a lot of single high. So will Robert Saleh be stubborn and run what he usually runs, or will he play too high like everyone else that's scared of this fucking offense? And will he adjust to the team he's playing, or will he be stubborn at times and play single high? Because if you play single high, you're getting fucking torched. So I expect him to play too high. The Bengals have to figure it out. I mean, they knew coming into the season, if you look at last year in the playoffs, teams just played too high. They just took away the big play. They played too high. So they were adjusting to it then. They should have. I mean, I think they were expecting to face a lot of too high this year until they figured out a good way to beat it. And I mean, a good way to beat it is running the football. And Joe Mixon has not been good this year. The numbers say it. And if you just watch the film, there's a bunch of holes that he's missing. There's a bunch of times he can get 7-8 yards that he's losing yards on plays. And I don't know if it's because of the new offensive line. Maybe he's not used to the way his blockers are going to block for him, and he's not really comfortable yet. And that should get better during the season. But yeah, Joe Mixon has not been good this season. The offensive line hasn't been that good. La'el Collins last week was terrible in pass protection, but he was great in run blocking. He had like a 95 grade in run blocking, and that's his strength, is run blocking. I don't know why the fuck Zach Taylor decides to run to the left side so much behind Jonah Williams, who's been absolute trash this year, and Cordell Volson, a rookie, a fourth-round rookie. Even though he had a great week last week in pass protection, he's not a strong run blocker. So they should be running behind La'el Collins and Alex Kappa a lot if they're going to decide to run the ball. And you kind of have to when a team's playing too high against you. And that's really where the problems come in. Teams can play too high against this team right now, and the Bengals still can't even run the ball effectively. So they can just play too high, not let up any big plays. When the Bengals run the ball, it will be like a 2-3 yard carry. Then you get into obvious passing situations. The O-line is not doing that good. So it's just, that's really where the mess comes in. They got to run the ball better to open things up. So Joe Mixon needs to have a much bigger week this week. I think he will. I think this passing game will finally get cooking. I mean, the conservative play calling last week was just ridiculous. First half, you had one pass above 5 air yards. That's ridiculous. One pass more than 5 yards traveled in the air. That's just plain stupid. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. So I expect them to be aggressive. I guess they're talking about if they win the coin toss, they're going to receive. They're going to be aggressive right away. Even if the Jets win the coin toss, they'll probably defer. So no matter what, the Bengals will be getting the ball to start off the game. I like that. Come out on fire. Come out hot with this offense. This offense needs to pick it up. And I think they will this week. I think the score will be around 31-13 or 34-17. It's going to be a blowout. It's not going to be competitive. It's going to be an ass-whooping, annihilation, just total domination. I think Jets fans realize this. There really should be pushback. I am the smartest sports YouTuber. What I say, I'm When I say I'm right 99% of the time, I'm literally right 99% of the times. You can check the old videos, you can check what I've said in the past, and 99% of the time I am right. So when I'm telling you that this game isn't going to be close, the Bengals are going to easily win this game. They're definitely going to win this game, guaranteed. You can take that to the bank, guaranteed. So if you want to make money, put Bengals -6. I got the Bengals at -5 because I bet earlier in the week. So Bengals -6, get your money up, and yeah, so you can thank me for that. And obviously the Bengals have a game Thursday, so it's good that the Bengals have five within 5 days they can completely change the narrative. A lot of people are counting the Bengals out after this 0-2 start. They can easily change the narrative, be 2-2, top of the division, beating the Jets and the Dolphins. And we'll see. This offense has to pick it up. They know what defenses are going to throw at them too high. Joe Burrow, yes, he does have to do it better. Even though week 2, I think he did good. I mean, I think he came into that game thinking, all right, I'm going to protect the ball, take what I can, and the defense should be able to dominate on the other side of the ball against Cooper Rush. The defense was a disappointment last week because the first 2 drives they got absolutely fucked. And that's another thing I want to see from this defense, an interception. They have not gotten an interception the first 2 weeks. I mean, the first week against Mitchell Trubisky, I can kind of get it, even though they had a couple chances, because the Steelers were able to run the ball a lot, because they got off to a lead, because of the turnovers from the offense. Second week, they still weren't able to get a pick. They got a fumble, but still no picks on Cooper Rush and Mitchell Trubisky through 2 weeks, and that's what this Bengals defense did great late in the season. So they need to start getting some interceptions, and I think with Daxton Hill in there or Akeem Davis-Gaither, that's going to help. Because Akeem Davis-Gaither, he's going to be good in coverage, and Daxton Hill, we already know he's a monster in coverage, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a pick if he gets the right enough playing time. The Bengals will get a pick this week. They will get at least one, probably two, off Joe Flacco. They need to dominate this game going into Thursday night against a Miami Dolphins team that I knew would be good, but obviously they're going to be handicapped with their limited quarterback. But I'll get more into that when the two teams are going to match up. So that is really what it is. I mean, the Bengals are going to dominate this matchup. Bet Bengals -6, win some free money. And that's really all I got to say for this. 34-17, Bengals domination. You just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact. And I'm out.